Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. Students, in this video we are discussing important current affairs for two topics, international affairs and visits for April month. Let's start. First is mark the correct statement regarding the 15th meeting of the Conference of Parties, that is COP15, to the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals held in March. So if we look at the option and we have to find the correct statement here, right? Correct statement. So option A is right and C is right, B is wrongly mentioned here. Next, mark the correct statement regarding India's election to the United Nations Economic and Social Council bodies, that is ECOSOC body, in April. So correct option here, option A and C are right. Again, B is wrongly mentioned. B is saying that Preeti Saran was re-elected to the Committee on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights for 27 to 2032 term. Is it so? No. Preeti Saran has been elected from 2027 to 2030 term. Now option B is also right. Next, name the country in April, or name the country which in April officially announced their decision to exit the OPEC Plus alliance starting from 1st May 2026. So it is UAE. They have exited OPEC Plus. Next, students, next is visits. So first question in the visit is mark the correct statement regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Gujarat. Among the following, option A and B are right, C is wrongly mentioned. Next, here it is saying that he inaugurated Ahmedabad-Dholera Expressway built over a cost of 3100 crore rupees. Is it so? No, not 3100 but 5100 crore rupees is the cost of this expressway. Next, name the first Deputy Prime Minister of Russia who visited India in April to co-chair the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific, Technological and Cultural Operation. So name the first Deputy Prime Minister of Russia. Right option, Denis Manutrov. Next is Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited UP and Uttarakhand, where he inaugurated the 213 km 6-lane Dehradun Economic Corridor in Dehradun to enhance connectivity, tourism, trade and economic growth. So this is a 6-lane Delhi Dehradun Economic Corridor that has been opened up. Next, identify the correct statement regarding the visit of Narendra Modi to Karnataka on 15th of April. If we look at the option, all the three are rightly mentioned. Next, which of the following are incorrect regarding the visit of Christian Stalker to India? So among the following, if we see, we have to find the incorrect statement. A is right, C is right, B is wrongly mentioned, which is our answer. It is saying bilateral trade between India and Australia is approximately 5 billion euro. No, not 5, it is 3 billion euro. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the official visit of Chandrapuran, that is CP Radhakrishnan, to Sri Lanka. CP Radhakrishnan is our he's our vice president, right? And also he was the former governor of Rajasthan, right? So vice president of India, CP Radhakrishnan, undertook 2-day visit to Sri Lanka. Among the following, all the three options are rightly mentioned. Next, again, correct statement regarding the visit of South Korean President Lee Jae-myung to India. Among the following, if we see, we have to find the correct statement here. So among the following, A is right, B is right, C is wrongly mentioned. So C is saying that India and ROK decided to suspend negotiations on the upgrading the CEPA. Is it so? So both the countries, they have signed a declaration to resume, not suspend, but resume the negotiations on CEPA. That will further enhance the trade between the India and Republic of Korea. Next, name the country that was visited by Union Minister of Trade Jitin Prasada in April to boost bilateral trade, investment and industrial cooperation. It is Czech Republic. Next, correct statement regarding the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Sikkim. Here an important mission was launched in Sikkim. This is your homework, student, right? tell me that what was the mission that was launched in Sikkim lately on visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Sikkim. So among the following, if we see, option A is right, B is right, C is wrongly mentioned here. So these are your important current affairs. It's time for the revision part now. That launched Aluminium Bharat initiative that will boost domestic manufacturing and global competitive awareness or competitiveness in April 2026. So name that organization. It is Aluminium Extrusion Manufacturers Association of India. Next, which Indian power utility has signed a memorandum of understanding with the France company EDF to collaborate on nuclear power projects in April? So which is that company? It is NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation Limited. Next, identify the organization that constituted a special task force to strengthen the agriculture resilience amid geopolitical and climate challenges in April 2026. Right option is ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Next, identify the humanoid robot that was deployed for the first time by the Puducherry Election Commission to welcome and assist voters during the assembly elections in April 2026. Right option is Neela. This is the name of that humanoid robot. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, which completed 11 years in April 2026. So, correct the statement among the following. Which of the following is rightly mentioned among the Mudra Yojana? So we have to find the correct option. Option A is right and B is right. C is wrongly mentioned here. Correct? Take a note. Then it is saying that the top state in terms of loan disbursement is Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh. Is it so? No. Among all the states, UP registered the highest. It registers the highest loan disbursement, not Tamil Nadu. Next, name the state where Ministry of Civil Aviation has approved the deployment of Warangal Airport and Adilabad Airport in April. So they are in Telangana. Direct question. Next, name the asset management company which was approved by the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, that is PFRDA, to sponsor a pension fund under the National Pension System. It is PPFAS Asset Management Company. Next, what is the name of the initiative launched by NHAI in April to promote biodiversity and medicinal plants along the national highways? It is Arogya One. Next is the updated edition of which language of the Constitution of India was released by Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan as a part of efforts to promote linguistic inclusivity. So it was in Sindhi. Next, which accreditation related to biochemistry and hematology laboratories was awarded by Central Ayurveda Research Institute of Bengaluru, Karnataka, making it the first institution under Central Council for Research in Ayurveda Sciences to achieve this milestone in April. So which accreditation? It is your ISO 15189 2002 accreditation. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the Startup India Fund of Fund 2.0 as notified in April 2026. Right option is option B and C. A is wrong here. The total corpus of the fund is 13,000 crore rupees. No, the total corpus of the fund is 10,000 crore rupees. Next, name the first border village community radio station that was launched by the Indian Army in April near the India-China border to boost connectivity in the border villages. So name that first border village community radio station. It is Radio Sikkim Sundari. Next, identify the incorrect statement regarding the patent application filings in India for FY26. So among the following, if we see, we have to find the incorrect statement. Option A is right, C is right, B is wrong, which is our answer. It is saying that the top contributing states included here Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Maharashtra. Is it so? So which are the top contributing states here in this particular patent filing? I correct myself. We have to find the incorrect, right? So A is also wrongly mentioned here and B is wrongly mentioned. Only C is right. So the top contributing states, first if we see here, they are Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. And option A is saying our answer is A and B. A is saying India ranked 5th globally in the patent filing as per WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. So we didn't rank 5th, but we ranked 6th here. Next, identify the location where India's first chip fabrication special economic zone is being established by Tata Semiconductors Manufacturing Private Limited with a proposed investment of 91,000 crore rupees. So it will be in Dholera, Gujarat. Next, PC Modi, the Secretary General of the Rajya Sabha, announced the reconstitution of their panel of vice chairpersons in April. Name the member who is not a part of this panel. So Jagdeep Dhankar ji is not a part of this panel. Next, name the city in India where the first BRICS Health Working Group meeting for 2026 chaired by Punya Salil Srivastava under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So name that Indian city. It is New Delhi. Next, how many AI startups were selected by the Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology in April for cohort 2 of the India AI Startup Global Acceleration Program under the India AI Mission? So a total of 10 startups were selected here. Next, what is the name of the scheme whose third edition was launched in April by the All India Council for Technical Education to promote Indian languages in the technical education? It is AICTE 1E. Next, name the state whose cabinet in April approved the ordinance declaring Khasi and Garo as their official languages alongside English. It is Meghalaya. Next, what is the name of the initiative launched in April by the Ministry of Textiles to promote Indian handlooms globally? So, what is the name of the initiative? It is Vishwa Sutra. Next, Ghanshyam Prasad, the chairman of Central Electricity Authority, announced in April that India has set a target to achieve 100 gigawatt nuclear power capacity by which year? What is the targeted year? It is 2047. As in 2047, we will be achieving 100 years of independence. Next, name the city in India where the inaugural BRICS Academic Forum hosted by the Observer Research Foundation in partnership with Research and Information System for Developing Countries was held in April month. So it was held in New Delhi. Next, name the countries that were added in April 26 to the list of the eligible destinations under the relief scheme expanded by the Government of India to support exporters during the West Asia situation. So name the countries. We are talking about Egypt and Jordan here. Next, what is the name of the indigenously developed satellite imaging system received by the Ministry of Home Affairs in April that will enhance real-time decision support for the security agencies? It is Prajna. Next,